Hello friends, this footage is from July, so yeah, it's been sitting in my archive for a while and it's April, and I really wanted to come out of the gate taking the stripes, but I can't because I'm hooked behind this 3-ball, and so I'm forced to take the solids, and the big problem is this 5-ball right here. So I'm trying to get positioned on the 3 in order to bounce off the rail and get back over on the other side of the table for the 5, but I really don't need to be all the way on the other side of the table. A little bit down table and center table would be fine, and you need an angle anyway to get out on the rest of this rack. So I need to kind of work around it. I can't get from the, this 3-ball to the 5 right now. So I'm going to have to save it, and I'm also saving this 2-ball that's hanging up in the side pocket as the key ball to get on the 8. So now I'm going back down table, and I don't like doing this. I like, taking care of up table first, and then because usually the 8 ball is down table, and then just finishing up down table. I'm going to finish up down table first, just so I can get on this 5 and get out from here. Now, in my last video, I left an open question that a lot of people didn't appreciate, and they mentioned it, and they asked what the hell I was talking about. It was a video where I'm talking about queuing up at the bottom of the cue ball, like I just did right there, and why I do it. And the video did well, and it got a lot of attention, but a couple people were left hanging in the air when I said all aiming is done while standing up. They've asked me to elaborate on this, so I'm going to use this video to elaborate on it. And when we come back from that, I'll finish this video up with the 2-pack of 8-ball. It's a little bit rare in this neck of the woods. And then we'll close it down. I appreciate you guys coming by. This is just getting started, so hang with me. If we set up a cue ball and an object ball anywhere on the table, and then we imagine the ghost ball behind the object ball, we can easily find the shot line that we need to get down on and shoot. And now it's just a matter of staying perfectly still. No part of your body should move except your stroking arm, your upper arm. And technically, you can close your eyes and shoot it. Once you know you're down on that line, you can feel it. And it's really just a matter of shooting straight and following through. And now it takes years and years to build up the muscle memory and the muscle mass to consistently get down right on that shot line and don't move. Nothing on your body should move. Your eyes shouldn't move. You should be locked in on that shot line, and it's really just a matter of shooting straight. And you can practice this at home. You don't necessarily need a pull table to train your back muscles to get down in line and on the right line consistently every single time. Once you find that shot line, and you're doing all this while standing up, once you're down, it's too late to adjust anything. If something doesn't feel right or look right, you need to stand back up and start the process all over. If we imagine the shot line being the line between these 2 pieces of tape, then we can practice getting straight down on that line in one motion, not moving and stroking through the cue ball. Just continue to train your back muscles to get down on that line, but first you have to practice seeing the line, imagining the line with the ghost ball, and stroking through it and following through all the way through the shot. Watch Mika Eminem's pre-shot ritual. He's more pronounced than any pro out there, and Justin Bergman's pronounced about this too. So here's what really happened. I've never talked about this story before. I wanted to keep it off the net of inner. But when they got rid of these old tables here and replaced them with diamonds. Six-Figure Steve called everybody he knew to come and gawk at the new tables and hit a ball or two, and you'll love them. So this place was just like absolutely packed 24/7 with tourists. Tourists wearing flip-flops, and they had like pocket cams and stuff, and taking pictures of the unbelievable sight of diamond pool tables. They had never seen such beautiful things in all their lives. So yeah, and then so I kind of knew it was going to take a while to thin out the herd, and some of them left their flip-flops here, but most of them have gone by now. And so, but for I don't know how long, I drove down to Florida and passed out on the beach. And I woke up with a sheriff sipping the rest of my Jim Beam and telling me to put my dog on a leash. And I didn't even know I had a dog, but apparently I did. And I'll show you a picture of me and the dog before I end this video. So anyway, that's what happened, and I just kind of had to break away from all the monotony and all the crowd. I mean, I had to ask permission to shoot a ball and get out of my damn way. So I was like, the hell with this. I cannot play in these conditions. I am an artist. I did get to stop in Mobile, Alabama. I used to live in Mobile. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but I lived there for 2 years. And I loved it. I loved every minute of Mobile, and I still don't know why I left. Something must have happened. But I don't remember. So probably because I was back in my partying days. But life was good, and I sat in a park downtown looking at the statues of ugly old dudes and wondering why I ever left this crazy town. I should have stayed in Mobile. But I did, and one thing leads to another, and you get knocked around a little bit, and you wind up wherever life sends you. And so there I was back in Mobile thinking, what a waste of time. So yeah, I'm back, and we're still going through the old archives on the old tables, but it won't be long. After this, I have 2 more 9-ball videos on this old Brunswick right here, and then it's all newness, and good tables, and most of those tourists found out that playing on a good table does not make them good pool players. In fact, if anything, playing on a quality table will bring out all your faults and just magnify them. So that's where we're at. So the crowd has thinned, and I'm back in action here. The results of that kind of survey I ran were pretty much even. A lot of people like the new view on the number 3 table, and a lot of people prefer this view, the old-fashioned way, with the clock. And this is a number 1 table. So I'm just going to bounce back and forth, and I'll just go to whichever one I've been neglecting the most lately. If I ran 3 videos on this table, I'll run 2 or 3 on the other table, and just kind of mix it up. I think that's the best way to do it. Ugh, I got myself in trouble here. And I gotta come with it here. And I held up on that. And it's not exactly a 2-pack, but I think we're just gonna let it roll here. Keep it tuned, and for those who made it to the end, I got a bonus tip for you. I've noticed that a lot of people come up short on their follow through. They're holding up on their follow through, and they're missing a lot of balls because of it. And they're missing shape because of it. It's like their body is tensing up and won't let them finish. And if you're struggling with your shot making, try to exaggerate your follow through just a little bit and try to get in the habit of doing it. And let me know if it helps you out. And this is a habit developed from playing too much on the bar tables. And they just kind of have a shortened stroke, and then when they get on the big tables, they try to keep that shortened stroke, and they're not letting it out all the way. And they're recoiling, and they're just coming up short on their follow through. So even if you are playing on the bar table, try to exaggerate that stroke just a little bit, just like another inch or two. And that was a good break. And yeah, this is gonna be the last rack of the video. I don't know how that mishap game in the middle snuck in there, but it did. And I knew I was in trouble when I got on that end round.
When he does make another shot and nobody says nothing, he says, nobody gives me credit.
Taking the stripes and starting down table is a little bit unusual for me. Let's see how I play this. And there's a pocket for every ball, I think. I think it's all solids up table, and I guess I had to start down table. A lot of this game is just all in the break. If you can get the balls spread open and make a couple balls on the break, you're at a great advantage.
Oh, that's a good one. Did you hear what he said? Oh, wow.
I'm a little bit disturbed about something. I really don't know what the heck it is. And I went too far back up table to shoot this 14. I'm going to have to. Can I get on the 9? Yes, I can. Alright, now instead of pulling back and going the long way, you just go straight back up table here. Just like that. And you have the right angle to get on the 8. You can overhit this though, so be careful. Just force it to the rail. If it bounces off the rail a little bit, you'll be okay. If it bounces off the rail a lot, you could find yourself in trouble on the 8 ball. There's a long, long stroke here. I held up on the stroke and I got a little wonky on it, but I should be okay. Take that bonus tip to heart. A lot of people aren't going to make it this far on the video because they're just going to take the information I gave on getting down on the ball and they're going to go away and try to just take that. But there's always stuff popping up. There's all kinds of information in every one of my videos. That's why they're so hard to title. It's just like a barrage of stuff that John just throws at you because it comes up. Alright, I'm checking out here. You guys have a great weekend. Weekend's coming up. And take care of yourselves, alright? Peace.